This is set number 71002, Collectible Minifigures Series 11, and today we have the Welder. Ages 5 and up, one of 16 minifigures, available in 2013, and retails for the price of $3. This minifigure has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces to it, very standard for a collectible minifigure. So let's take a closer look at our figure now. And here we have the packaging, as you've seen many times before, and as you can tell, I put the dot codes on the front of this package as well as on the back, just to check that it's all there. These are the dot codes as best as I can interpret them for the Welder. They are subject to change since some minifigures have multiple dot codes. It is easier to find them with feeling the package. And this one, kind of especially, because there are some unique parts you could tell right away whether or not it's the Welder. Now, being the first time I've actually felt this package, it made me think a little bit before thinking it was the Welder. Now, first, we'll go on to the checklist. He's number 10 of 16. He's nicely put there. And then on the back, we have shown his little... I don't know exactly what tool it is. I guess it's some kind of drilling device or hole or hose or something, but if you guys know, post in the comments. I don't remember what it... In fact, I don't know in general, because I don't weld. And there's this welder's mask. I've seen the welder's mask being used for minifigures on DeviantArt, which is pretty cool, because they use it for, like, mechanics and such, for when they're working on, you know, tanks and things. So it's very cool to add to other figures. So here we have our Welder. What I was saying before, as far as the, you know, trying to determine whether or not this is a Welder, I was not aware about the Welder's helmet ability, and if you're wondering, it does not move. It's very stationary. You can't move it. Although it shows hinges on the side, you can't pull it up or anything. It's a one-piece helmet. Sorry about that. So this is a way to recognize it if you're trying to look for it. I almost came across him twice. Once I figured out that he was the Welder, the second one I knew was just the same package. We do have printing on there that shows, you know, a little bit of a visor, but you can't actually see through it. So you can't see the Welder's face. So here's a closer look at his face. In fact, I'll set him down because his pants don't actually have printing on them. So here's a look at his face. He's a very hard-working welder. He's got a little splotches on the top and on the bottom. He's got a little sweat mark on this side. It's very hard to see, but it's white. And not because it's hard to see because of the lighting, but even if I look close to the figure, it's hard to see. He's kind of squinting and like very taking his work very seriously. You can also see he has a lot of splotches on his torso, but it's a very nice looking, very nice printed torso. And it does continue on the back. That's one thing I like to see with overalls on figures. We don't also have a second face. So that goes right on there. And it does have a little bit of room in the back. But I do like to see that there's double printing on minifigures that have overalls, because sometimes we don't get that. This piece comes in 2 pieces. So if it helps you to find it, you find this skinnier one. This is the can that it's that's being used, and it is printed on there. It has a little triangle, and inside, well, more like a diamond, with a little symbol inside. Looks like a circle, and it has a fire on top of it. So this is your torch. That's the word I was looking for, torch. This whole item is the torch. It's a flexible piece, so you can use it in different positions for the minifigure. It's similar to the whip from Indiana Jones, because it comes up coiled, but it can also be, you know, it is flexible. Very soft plastic all the way through. This is probably the toughest part of it. So if you need to find this minifigure, that's a good way to tell. And you can put it on his hand. I'm gonna try that now. So you put this right in the center, just clicks right in. And we could put it on his hand like this. He can start work on something. There's a little tip on the end so you can see which way to point it. And I think sometimes they have like a little thing in their hand next to it, so they could like start igniting this. Again, I don't know much about welding, so I don't know if that's true. But this is a look at it. So he's starting to work on something hard, making it nice and clean, giving it a good shine maybe. He's a good worker. So, not a bad figure. I actually like this very unique figure. For some reason I keep forgetting his name is the Welder, but he's still a nice, you know, he's got some good printing on him. I would have liked to see this open up and down, because I think usually helmets do that. But it's still an interesting piece. Might find some use for him. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time with more collectible minifigures. Before I close this out, I keep forgetting to mention this in videos, but check out SwapFig, because they have an excellent website where you can look with people all over the world about collectible minifigures. I've tried it, and within a week, I've gotten 20 requests for trading with minifigures. You could trade the entire minifigure, you could trade parts of the minifigures, you could trade numerous minifigures, and as long as you work it out with your trader and, you know, ship it accordingly to them, then, you know, it's a very friendly environment. So check that out. I might put a link in the description if I remember so. So thanks for watching this video. We'll see you next time.